WLBT, 3 on your side. WLBT News starts now.
They extended it with no clue. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.
More allegations about Donald Trump's past remarks and possible actions toward women. I'll have the latest details in the Alert Center coming up.
Plus, we're getting answers after pictures surfaced online of a puppy's ears being reportedly cut off. Those stories and more coming up. But first, forecasters say Hurricane Nicole is now an extremely dangerous Category 4 storm headed for Bermuda.
Yeah, the International Space Station captured this view of Nicole from orbit. The storm had maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. Let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Julia Wyden now.
Hey,
Julia.
good morning. Yeah, and I am tracking this still Category 4 hurricane, which, like you just mentioned, is on its way towards Bermuda. The eye likely going to pass right over it. We're looking at it. It's still a very organized storm. It is going to be weakening, though, over these upcoming days, and it is not going to pose a threat to any landfall areas in the United States along the East Coast. So you can see here, again, it's going to be traveling out due northeast. Category 4 storm right now with winds continue to be sustained at 130 miles per hour. Should weaken to a Category 3 status by this afternoon as it passes over Bermuda, and then will eventually by the weekend weaken down to Category 1 and then a depression or a post-tropical system by that point. So again, it is weakening and moving away from us. Should not pose any impact to the main landfall areas of the United States or to Mississippi. Right now, First Alert Doppler radar is clear. Temperatures are in the 50s and low 60s. It's 61 Brandon, 57 in Jackson, and 65 degrees in Brookhaven.
New overnight, 2 Boston police officers are now in extremely critical condition after a shooting. Police say someone shot the officers with an assault rifle. Authorities got called out to an apparent domestic dispute in East Boston and a report of someone with a gun. Officials say when the officers arrived, someone started shooting at them. Police also opened fire, hitting and killing the shooter. Back here at home, a man faces several charges after a high-speed police chase out of Simpson County. Corporal Eric Henry with the Mississippi Highway Patrol tells us 26-year-old Robert Denny was going 103 miles an hour on Highway 49 at Delo. After more than 15 miles, Denny wrecked at Monterey Road in Richland. Corporal Henry tells 3 on Your Side Denny was driving a stolen car. He's charged with felony fleeing, DUI, and speeding. Other charges are pending the outcome of the investigation.
Developing right now, we're working to get details about what unfolded just outside of Lanier High School. Here's what we know. There was a brief chase, and eventually one person was placed in handcuffs and taken into custody. Police tell us they are still investigating this incident. Be sure to stay with us here on air, WLBT News, and online, msnewsnow.com, for the latest developments. This morning, Donald Trump fighting back against new allegations of sexual assault. Cheryl Lassiter has the latest in the Alert.
Yes, several women are now making allegations against Donald Trump. This woman, Jessica Leeds, says she sat next to Trump on a plane and he was, quote, like an octopus. He had 6 arms and he was all over the place. This woman here is a former Miss Utah contestant, and she says he turned to me and embraced me and gave me a kiss on the lips, and I remember being shocked. Trump's campaign denies any of this ever happened, and he questions why the women waited years until weeks before the election to say anything. He also says this is a distraction from Hillary Clinton's leaked emails. That's the latest from the Alert Center.
All right, Cheryl, thanks. Happening now, a man fighting for his life in critical condition at a Jackson hospital after the car he was driving was hit by a train.
Yeah, we're told it is possible he was trying to beat the train at the intersection of Bullard Street and Columbia Avenue, but his car stalled on the tracks. The man's wife, who was also in the car, managed to jump out before the train hit. She suffered only minor injuries.
I just want to tell everybody to pray for my family at this moment. We need y'all prayers at this moment right now.
Police are still investigating the cause of the crash. Kansas City Southern Railroad wants to remind everybody that whether the crossing is public or private, drivers should always expect a train. You should stay off the railroad rights of way and cross the tracks only at designated crossings. We're digging to learn more after shocking pictures were sent to 3 on Your Side with a puppy's ears cut off. And we warn you, the images are graphic. A picture of a small pit bull mix with bleeding ears was posted online for sale. JPD is looking into it because Brandy Giddon, the wife of a Jackson police officer, is the one who posted the images. This puppy's ears were home cropped in a procedure typically done by a vet. Animal advocates bought the dog from Giddon. It's now at a shelter in Brookhaven. Getting admitted, she posted pictures of the puppies for sale, but claims she never saw or owned those puppies.
Well, if you're ready to go, we're ready to take you. Happening today, a shopping extravaganza that attracts thousands of people twice a year. Of course, the Canton Flea Market back again. Shopping begins in just a few hours. Our Ashley Garner joining us live in Canton this morning to give us a sneak peek. Okay, Ashley, this is where you bring me back the fattening Canton pistol thingy, right?
It's the Cajun Pistols, Joy. Cajun Pistols. They're actually right in front of me. I'm looking at their booth right now. They're one of many vendors out here this morning who are preparing for thousands of people to come here to the historic Canton Square. Again, it doesn't get underway until 8 o'clock this morning, but some shoppers have already started to arrive. And this morning, I've got two ladies who are from the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Selena and Patty. They are already out here. Ladies, tell me what you're out here to get today.
Whatever is unique and wonderful. I'm actually looking for a little Christmas bow for a little 1-year-old. I think she's doing some wedding gift shopping and things like that. So,
now tell me how long you guys have been coming out here.
I've been coming for the last 25, 30 years off and on. So,
and I've been coming for about the last 15.
And tell me what keeps you coming back year after year?
Just the shopping, spending time together with my lady friends, and just the excitement of Canton, and just getting to be off work for a day.
That's right.
And this is a girls trip for you all. You told me that you all come out here rain, snow, sleet, whatever.
Whatever the weather conditions. One year we braved tornadoes because they shut the whole thing down about 3 o'clock, and it usually lasts till about 5. And they made a big announcement, said everybody get in your cars and leave. There are tornadoes around, so we were dancing tornadoes.
Yeah.
Dodging them. Yeah.
We come in all kinds of weather. It doesn't matter. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, doesn't matter. We're coming.
We're like the mailman.
We're coming.
Well, I hope you ladies enjoy yourself out here at the Canton Flea Market today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Again, shoppers already arriving here at the Canton Flea Market, and you can also come out here. You have from 8 until 5 to shop until you drop. Reporting live in Canton, Ashley Garner, 3 on your side.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Ash. Well, we have a traffic alert to pass along to you. If you're heading out the door, be aware right now crews have several lanes closed on I-20 in Hinds County, and the closures could affect your commute to school and work this morning. Now, these closures include the left lane of I-20 westbound from I-55 to State Street, the 2 left lanes of I-20 eastbound from I-220 to Ellis Avenue, and the right lane of I-20 westbound from State Street to Ellis Avenue. Come and take a look at your screen in case you missed it all. We've got it here for you. Good news in all of this, all these lanes should be back open by 7 o'clock this morning, so just in case, keep that in mind.
In fact, we've just gotten a note from MDOT saying some of those lanes are already back open.
Well, there you go.
We should be in good shape this morning.
Good news. It's 6:08, 58 degrees in the capital city.
Let's take a live look at traffic right now. Yeah. This is I-55 North Side Drive. All those headlights headed toward downtown Jackson as they head south on I-55. Good bit of traffic out there for this early hour, but it's all moving. No problems here or anywhere else in the metro area. Now here's Julia.
And kids are going to be heading off to the bus stop over the next hour or so. I want those kids to have on a long sleeve layer just so that they can keep comfortable in the morning hours. Into the afternoon, take that layer off because it will be hot outside in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. No need for the umbrella today. We are going to be rain free. We'll talk more about the chance for rain coming up in the next few minutes.